threw so much faster, had so much more movement on the ball. It's insane. Like it's such a 50-50 shot when you get that surgery.
Well, when he first came into the league, Matt Harvey was with him, and Matt Harvey was one of the best pitchers in baseball. So that shows and Matt Harvey got Tommy John surgery, and look where his career went.
Yeah.
Down the hole. Where's DeGrom?
He's going crazy right now.
Well, yeah, because Tommy John surgery, if successful, it's practically like an upgrade on your arm, right?
Essentially, but you gotta do it
you
right.
Have to, your therapy afterwards, when you're retraining that muscle, has to be very, very strategic.
Yeah.
But yes, you can come back a lot stronger. I mean, what's he got? He got 3 more miles an hour on his fastball.
He throws 101 miles an hour.
Whole game. And he carries that on until the end of the game.
No, he does.
You get to that 90 pitch mark and you're still pumping 101, dude.
That's why he's the best pitcher in the world.
He's going
now,
nuts.
Arguably, a lot of people could argue with that.
Yeah.
I'd say maybe Garrett Cole for the Yankees.
Oh,
Garrett Cole. He's always pitching on another level, and he really stepped it up after he left the Pirates and went to Houston. But DeGrom, in my eyes,
I want to see DeGrom in postseason. I want to see this man turn into an absolute animal and decimate Garrett Cole pulled
the Mets and the Mets.
Yeah, there you go.
The Mets and the Mets.
That man can single-handedly carry that team.
That was what in the 80s?
No, they played them in 2014.
Oh, that's last time they won it.
The Mets didn't win; they lost, but that was the last time they won the World Series.
Yeah,
2014 or 2015.
Okay. I don't know anything about baseball. I have no idea.
No.
They were in the World Series that long ago?
Yeah.
See,
it
dude,
seems yesterday, right?
See, dude, yeah.
It's been a long time.
Time has flied.
Time has flown. Well, I'm glad we did some sort of intro thing. You know what I mean? Because now the people who actually listen to us know, that you guys know a lot about baseball. You know, separately together. You know, so it's
No, we can come up.
Your credibility has officially been established. Okay, well, do you guys we're gonna do a playoff picture for what our baseball guys think it's gonna look like 1 month into the season. Do you want to do the American League and then you do the American League and you do the National League?
All right. So honestly, with the American League, I think with the East, it's really kind of drawn up, and the first month has really made it hard to tell with the East. Now, I'm a Red Sox fan, but with that being said, even though we're winning the East right now, a first month of the season, do the Red Sox have the longevity to make it to the playoffs in first place in the AL East?
Who else is in their division?
Now there's Toronto and New York. So this is and Tampa Bay.
Right. I knew the Yankees. I knew the Yankees are in there, obviously.
Baltimore is probably going to be Baltimore. They're a young team. They're not. I don't think they're ready to go to the playoffs.
Yeah. I know my team's not there.
But like I said, the East is really kind of a big chalk up. I think predictions wise.
Aren't the Yankees bad right now?
They're bad right now. No, I wouldn't say they're bad. They're 500 now. They've won 3 in a row. They're 2.5 games out now. But on paper, everybody looked at the Yankees as the best team in the East. They didn't play like that.
Well, because on paper they are.
They're stacked right now. They have a lot of very talented players on their team, and they just need to perform. But you can't count the Sox. So honestly, I think the East is going to come down to that last maybe week of the season, potentially.
See, I think Boston's going to carry it the whole way.
I don't know.
I don't think Yankees are making that comeback.
They're only 2.5 out right now.
I know, but I feel
they won 7 of their last.
Look what your boys did earlier in the season with their what was it? How long was their streak?
7 games.
Yeah, they had a 7-game win streak.
8-game win streak.
I thought it made it up to 8, but I don't know. I feel like Red Sox definitely got it for AL East.
The Central is like I was talking about with the East, but probably worse when it comes to the toss-up because Minnesota is underplayed very bad.
Heavily.
They have a lot of potential for that first month to kind of be erased and just go on a run. I actually think Minnesota will take the Central and Kansas City will fall out at first. With that being said,
I like the underdog card that you're pulling with that though. Like I can see it though because the Twins are
Twins are the Twins.
They have the ability to come back.
They have, in my eyes, the best roster. Cleveland, there's too many question marks.
Who's the pitcher for the Royals he's really good, right?
Danny Duffy. He's
Royals.
number 1 in the American League with ERA right now.
Or are you thinking about the Dodgers?
No, I know Clayton Kershaw's on the Dodgers,
okay,
but
that's
I thought the Royals had a pitcher who or maybe they did a couple seasons ago, and I'm just thinking of somebody else because I haven't kept up with baseball in forever. That's why you guys are here, you know.
Yeah, I can't remember when they played the World Series. They had a really good pitcher. I can't remember his name though.
Johnny Cueto was on.
Ooh,
was he?
I thought he was.
Yeah, he was on.
He just got traded to them that
Francisco.
season, and and then he went to San Francisco.
So Johnny Cueto was their best pitcher back then. But yeah, I still think Minnesota's going to take it.
Yeah, they definitely.
The West. Houston is not the same team that they used to be. That super team that they were for the past couple of years.
Well, that super team, also technically cheated
yeah.
twice, right?
Yes, they did have a lot of talent.
Yes, they had a lot of talent, but I feel like now maybe they're just kind of that's part of because now they're caught.
It's gonna be carried with them now.
They're just kind of.
I mean, my Sox got questioned too for it and got punished for it, but it wasn't the same as what Houston was doing. But I personally think Oakland's going to take the West.
You think so?
After that first month of the season and that little 11-game win streak that they just went on.
They popped off then. Yeah.
I really think that they showed that they have what it takes, and honestly, it's kind of like money. It's like another Moneyball for them, like the movie Moneyball.
Is it the same sort of scenario?
It's similar. They don't have a lot of money, but Oakland's got one of the lowest payrolls in baseball. So, I really think that they just have the talent and they have the chemistry to carry themselves through the West. But
over who else is in over who else?
Seattle and Houston. And,
I think Seattle's going to give them a little bit of a run for their money, but I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Like I said, though, all these divisions, besides Detroit and the Central, and Baltimore, everybody's relatively close. But even Baltimore's only 3.5 out.
It's still it could be in a reach, but definitely Detroit, 8 wins. I didn't know it was that bad.
This season is really showing though that people would look at the Dodgers and be and the Padres, and they're super teams, but it shows that they're not really they're still everybody's playing on another level at their own time. So I think that the entire league is going to be pretty close for a good amount of the season until somebody takes off. But right now, everybody's close.
Is there typically a bigger gap at this point in the season?
There's usually somewhat of a telltale sign of what the gap's going to be. But looking at the East, 3.5 separating first place and last place, that's not a lot. Not first place and last place in the Central is 9.5 and 6 for Minnesota. But it's going to be close, I really think.
If this is a playoff picture, what are the teams you got in what order?
I would say we'd put Boston for East. Minnesota.
This is the American League, right?
Yep.
Okay.
This is your playoff predictions, right here.
Mm-hmm. All right. Minnesota for the Central. Oakland for the West. Now for the wild card teams.
Who'd you have? Minnesota Twins,
for the Central.
Red Sox, and who?
And it's Oakland.
Okay.
Sox definitely have AL East, 100%. No doubt about that. For me, dude, I feel like it's either going to be the White Sox or the Royals for AL Central, but I feel like that's going to be a coin toss. I'd go Oakland. I don't think the Mariners are going to come back. I think AL West, Oakland's got it for sure. I did not know. They have not played as many games.
No, National Leagues, especially the Nationals, because the Nationals.
They're 12-12 right now.
Got backed up.
Like the
What?
Red Sox.
Because of COVID?
Oh, is that what it was?
COVID outbreak on the team.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know that. Because I was sitting there looking at the Red Sox. They're 17-2, and then like go to the Nationals and they're 12-12. Let's see. The Dodgers and the Padres, man. Remember when they played that series?
I think
I saw like NL West and just
the Dodgers and the Padres are gonna give us.
That's gonna be the
an
best
amazing
show.
3-game, 4-game series. I want to see them in the playoffs together.
Dodgers Padres.
Yeah,
because regardless,
that's
one of
what
the
to
two
watch.
is gonna make a wild card in the National League, guaranteed.
Yeah.
What is that? Is that the equivalent of like Chiefs Bills or Chiefs Ravens? You know.
Or I would even think about like back in the day when Peyton was playing for the Broncos and
Peyton Manning, Tom Brady.
They just
Okay. Shit.
They've
Because
been
they've got
putting on a show,
superstars.
man.
Yeah, they both have stacked teams. San Diego took the last series from the Dodgers, but the Dodgers took the first one. So I really think that there's going to be a back and forth all year between those two teams. Even though San Francisco's winning, the West
Yeah,
right
like
now.
I don't see San Francisco.
I don't think
holding
San
that for
Francisco
long.
has the legs to make it all the way through the season.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be between the Dodgers and the Padres for sure, man. They're just both teams are just stacked. Like, it's incredible. What's the young boy's name on the Padres?
Tatis.
Yes, that.
Oh,
boy.
Fernando Tatis.
Yeah,
Okay.
Everybody has seen highlights of him.
Yeah,
Dude,
that guy's nuts.
He's not really hitting for average though right now. He's only batting like a 240. Because last time I checked, he was batting 236 yesterday. But he's getting big hits when he needed.
Yeah,
And that's
that
when
boy
he's
pops
clutch.
off.
That's because he's clutch.
He's a clutch dude. Like, he's popping off.
And I think his average numbers are going to pop up as the season goes on. Even though I think he's slightly overrated, he's paid a lot of money for a sample size of what he can do. Because for Xander Bogaerts on the Red Sox, everybody looks over him, and he's arguably one of the top 3 shortstops in the entire league. But nobody talks about it.
No.
And he's underpaid. He doesn't get the money that Tatis is getting, or Machado, or.
See, I was big time Machado fan back in the day. Like when he made his debut back when he was like on the Orioles and everything. Loved him.
Well, yeah.
When he got traded, he went to the Dodgers, man. Like, complete change of attitude. He literally only went there for the money. Like, I didn't like him after that. He just really his head got big.
I never liked Machado.
I know.
He ruined Dustin Pedroia's career.
Yeah, the slide.
So,
he took Pedroia out.
What do you think though about the National League though? Like,
I don't know, man. Like, I'm not really big in the National League, but like, I keep up with like more NL East than anything. And I mean, Nationals are winning right now, but I think the Phillies are honestly going to come back. I wish the Mets, like, if they could get like another like game or two under their belt to get back in like the standings with them.
only a half game out.
I want the Mets to win it, just because of DeGrom. Because that man.
But you got to look at the Braves though.
I don't know, like the Braves too. Like, we're counting the Marlins out. I don't even think anybody even.
Do the Mets get a wild card?
I personally think if anything they might get it. Actually, I don't know,
No,
because then you got Dodgers and the Padres.
No,
The Mets aren't getting wild card.
You have to.
They're gonna have to win the division.
They're gonna have to win NL East, and I hope that they can. Like, just because of like DeGrom and like what he's doing right now. Like, I want to see him get into postseason and like turn into an absolute animal. But they're gonna have to get another game or two under the belt.
I think for the East and the Central, you have to win the division to make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, because I mean, NL West is just good. That's wild card. It has been, and I think it always will be. Like, they just can't compete with that. Man, NL Central. What was it? I just saw that clip of the dude on the Cardinals the other day. He had hit Harper, right? Or no, that wasn't that, was it? When Bryce Harper got hit in the face the other day.
I did not watch that game.
Did you see the clip of it?
I saw aftermath of it from Bryce Harper himself.
Yeah. He took it well though. He ended up texting that pitcher.